What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today I have another model review for you guys. Today we have the GeminiJets 1:400 scale UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter with the world services synchronizing the World of Commerce livery. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, as this is a really cool model. The GeminiJet 767 mold is definitely one of the best out there, and I'm really excited to dive into the detail and see what this aircraft is all about, and I hope you guys are as well. Like I said, this is a really cool plane. I love getting to take a look at these cargo aircraft because they're truly underrated in my opinion. I think they are really helpful for us in general, so I'm really excited to take a look at this, and I hope you guys are as well. I don't have the box out here on me, but what I can do is show you guys what the box does look like. It's a really cool one. It has light blue on it, and it's really nice, so I'll show you guys here a picture of what it looks like, and it is a really nice one to say the least. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, that box is super nice. I really like the detail on it, and the UPS boxes are very unique to say the least, so they look fantastic. Alrighty, so I'm going to use the tripod method again here because I think it worked pretty well in that last one. Again, feel free to comment and let me know what you guys think about it. But nevertheless, let's get started here with the UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter. And I am very disappointed that the camera is going macro mode because that is no fun and it doesn't look very good. Let me see if I can get this to fix itself. Sorry, guys. Alrighty guys, here we go. So this is a really nice aircraft, like I said, and I'm very glad to have it. So let's take a look at it. Beginning up here in the front, we have the cockpit windows. We also have the nose cone and some pitot tubes down here that look fantastic. Here's the nose landing gear with the nose landing gear door and nose landing gear itself. Maybe just a touch clunky. That is a very small nitpick, so don't worry about that too much. It does look pretty much exactly like that and it does look good. So really nice job right there. Here's the L1 door. Sorry, let me get the pin back a little bit. The L1 door looks really good. It is not a boarding door, unfortunately, just for the pilots here and jump seat if needed. So looks really nice right there. Panning the aircraft up, you have the World Services titles, excuse me, mine have unfortunately faded bad. This was a 2015 release, I believe. It was one of my very first cargo planes, so I'm definitely glad to have it. And then, of course, like I said, this is synchronizing the World of Commerce livery. Now, of course, this has been removed since, and the World Services has been enlarged. You know, I think the World Services by itself look pretty good, but I'm just used to seeing it like this, so it's tough. Let me know which one of your guys' preferences in the comments. Here's the cargo door as well, as you guys can see. Really nice, and I've used this so many times, especially at the Albuquerque Model Airport, but it's also been at Tulsa, Dallas, Pensacola, all kinds of places. So really glad to get to see it right here. Here's the antenna as well. Very nice for the time. Glad to get to see that. This is a one-piece mold. The one-piece mold topic is... it's diverse, to say the least. Let's say that. So no matter what the opinion is on it, I would say that this one is one of the better ones because, you know, you do have a small gap, but it's not near as bad as some of the other heavies that I've seen, especially as of late. Here's your engines. I believe these are General Electrics or Rolls-Royce or Pratt & Whitney's. It's 1 and 3. I think they're General Electrics, though. We'll take a look at that here in a moment. Like I said, the wing is really nicely detailed. You do have your landing light right here. I believe this is what this would be, which looks really good. You also have some slats right here, which look fantastic. And of course, it never gets old. The large winglet on the Boeing 767-300 freighter. As you guys can see, it's really nicely detailed and looks fantastic. Here's the backside of the wing right here as well. You do have your speed brakes and flaps, which look awesome as well. And there's the groove for the one-piece mold along with the main landing gear, which look really good on this aircraft. So Gemini did a pretty good job at the time, to say the least. I like the color change for the antenna. That's pretty nice, and you can see all that dust. I can't really get it off, so I'll try a little bit harder next time, but nevertheless, still looks pretty good. I'm not sure what these lines here on the fuselage, you guys can probably see that. I don't think it's dust. Yeah, I'm not sure what those are, but you can't really feel them, but you guys can definitely see them on the camera. So not exactly sure what happened there, but those are there, so it is what it is, but it's kind of hard to see from this angle, so we're good. Here's the gold trim as well, which looks really nice. I really like this on the UPS livery. And you also have this shade as well. Then you have the November 344 uniform popper, which looks awesome. You do have a baggage door on this side, which is kind of cool. A bottom antenna as well. And then you have the tail itself, which looks really nice. This is one of my favorite parts about the UPS livery. I think it looks really cool, and it's just a really nice emblem right there. So glad to get to see that there for UPS on that cool design. The right side of the aircraft's also pretty simple, to say the least, as you guys can see right here. Let me bring this up a little bit. As you guys can see, pretty simple here. This side is not faded as bad, but the antenna did take a ding right there at some point, so rest in peace to that. Outside of that, you do have your cargo doors on this side as well. That look good. And you got the tail section and all that fun stuff as well on the empennage. Alrighty, everybody, and here we go with the look around the aircraft. So here is the front of the aircraft. This is the front left. And then here is the left itself. Barely fits in the frame. Love to see it. Here is the back left. There we go. And then here is the tail section. Nice and level wings and horizontal stabilizers. Always one of my favorite characteristics of any model aircraft. This is the back right here. And then here is the right side. Those winglets are so big. This really puts it into perspective. Here is the front right. And last but certainly not least, the front once again. This is a really cool aircraft. I'd highly recommend it if you guys are looking for it in your collections. I'm really glad to have this one, and it's a very helpful asset. Like I said, these UPS 767s are really flying all over the country now, and UPS has several of these, so it's a really helpful asset, and I'd recommend getting the GeminiJets release if you don't have it already. Here's some history on the aircraft. Of course, it's a pretty simple history. So this is November 344 Uniform Papa. This aircraft is has the serial number is 3788866, excuse me, and then it has the line number of 1005. It's 767-300ER, and this aircraft had its first test flight on May 26, 2011. Aircraft is already 11.5 years old, which is crazy, and it does have General Electric engines, which is pretty cool. This aircraft was delivered on June 15th of 2011 and has been flying for UPS for 11 years. So yeah, UPS bought this aircraft new. It's not uncommon for cargo carriers to buy these new. It's more of the startup cargo carriers and the smaller ones you'll find that are repurposing like 757s and all that. Although I will say that UPS and FedEx both do that too. It's just in this case that they bought the 767s new because at the time, and I could be wrong on this, but at the time, I don't think American and United Delta were really ready to let go of theirs. American, obviously, most of theirs just went on the Prime Air, to my knowledge, so that's really cool to get to see. But who knows? Maybe UPS and FedEx will pick up some of the Delta ones and the United ones in the future. I think Prime Air or Khalida or somebody's picked up the Delta ones that got retired early, so I'm glad to see those getting repurposed as well. Most 757s are also getting repurposed nicely, so I'm glad to get to see that. But yeah, UPS, like I said, did buy some of these outright. They probably got some sort of like bulk discount or something that made it justifiable. So I'm glad to get to see that. And these are really cool aircraft. They'll be around for a very, very long time. So don't worry about catching them early if you don't have an opportunity to, or if you're not quite ready to get a model yet. That's all good too. They will be around for a long time. Kind of, you know, it's kind of going to be like the A300. You know, the A300's obviously still pounding, but it'll be a similar situation. But these are really cool airplanes. Highly recommend it if you don't have a model of one, and they're really nice planes, and I'd highly recommend it for any model airport. The other cool thing is I know these were on the UPS company store for a long time. I don't think it still is, but you can find the 747 on there for a really good deal. So if you're looking for one, I would highly recommend that. But nevertheless, really cool aircraft. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.